Have you ever heard a place where everyone says, "Don't go there"? Most people turn around. I didn't. And what I found changed everything. My name is Ryan. I'm an investigative journalist. A few months ago, I received an anonymous email with only one sentence. The truth is hidden beneath the cabin. No name, no explanation. Just an address deep in the Rocky Mountains. When I arrived at the small town nearby, I asked the locals about the place. Every single person gave me the same warning. Anyone who enters that cabin never comes back. Some believed it was cursed. Others refused to even say its name. The fear in their eyes felt real. But I didn't believe in ghost stories. I believed in evidence. The next morning, I packed my camera, a flashlight, food, and enough supplies for 2 days. After a 3-hour hike, I finally reached the cabin. It looked abandoned. Broken windows, a collapsed porch. Dust covered almost everything inside. At first, it seemed exactly like the stories described. Empty. Silent. Forgotten. Then I noticed something strange. Fresh boot prints. Someone had walked through the dust only hours before. I followed the tracks. They stopped near an old rug in the center of the room. When I pulled it aside, I found a hidden trap door. My heart started racing. I opened it slowly. A narrow staircase disappeared into the darkness. Every instinct told me to leave. Instead, I turned on my flashlight and climbed down. The tunnel stretched farther than I expected. There were electric lights, security cameras, fresh food supplies. This place wasn't abandoned at all. It was being used. Then I heard voices. I quickly hid behind a concrete wall. A group of men entered carrying large boxes. One of them said, "Nobody comes here anymore. The ghost stories keep everyone away." That's when everything made sense. The haunted cabin had never been haunted. The rumors were created on purpose. Fear had become the perfect security system. I quietly recorded everything with my camera. As I searched deeper, I found locked rooms. Inside were kidnapped victims waiting to be rescued. I knew I couldn't help them alone. So I slipped out through a hidden exit marked on an old map hanging on the wall. Once I reached safety, I called the police. Within hours, a tactical team surrounded the cabin. The tunnels were raided. Every victim was rescued. The entire criminal network was arrested. The headlines called it one of the biggest rescue operations in the state's history. People finally stopped calling it the cursed cabin. Instead, they called it the place where fear had hidden the truth. That experience taught me something I'll never forget. Sometimes, the scariest stories aren't created by ghosts. They're created by people who want you to stop asking questions. Now I have a question for you. If you discovered an abandoned cabin in the middle of the forest with a warning that said, "Do not enter," would you walk away, or would you go inside? Tell me your answer in the comments. And if you enjoy mystery stories, survival adventures, shocking plot twists, and cinematic storytelling, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next mystery.